ever since I could afford it, I've tried to have a big truck. And our tow company for many years was light trucks only. We don't tow cars, and then we decided we were going to get into the big stuff. And there was another company that was only had big wreckers, and so we went and bought that company. And we got Dean Kirsch, who was been a trucker most of his life, to manage that part of it for us. And before we got the big trucks, I decided that I needed to get a CDL license, because I like to know what all my employees are doing, and I had to learn how. So I got a CDL license, and my assistant manager Colin got a CDL license. And before I got it, you go and you take a written test and get a physical, and you can get a learner's permit. And you have to have a licensed CDL guy in the truck with you, not asleep, has to be sitting up the front. So Dean used to take me around, and he said, I'll teach you how to drive. And so we got in a truck and we were driving. I think we were going on some calls and stuff. And he was telling me how to shift, and you don't use the clutch, and you don't rev up the motor like in a regular pickup truck or something. If you just let the clutch up slowly, the engine will die. And so I always rev up the motor a little bit and let the clutch out slowly. And if you let the clutch too fast, you go, that kind of stuff. So over the years, I learned how to drive a standard transmission. And I was driving this the same way. He said, don't rev the motor up. Just once the clutch engages, then you step on the fuel. If you rev it up, you're going to twist the drive line. And in the next few years, we towed several trucks that had twisted drive lines where the guys didn't know how to drive, and the motor has such great centrifugal force, a big heavy motor, the big old heavy flywheel on the front, that it just at an idle, if you let the clutch out slowly, you can feel it engage, and then you give a little bit, and if it's a powerful motor, then the driveline, and they let it out fast, the driveline just twists. So that's how I learned to drive the truck. And Dean said, I'm gonna have to hit you every time you rev the fuel up like that. I said, do what you have to do. So he rolled up a newspaper, and every time that I revved up, I stopped at a stop sign or something, and I'd take off again, I'd rev it up a little, he'd hit me on the leg with a newspaper. And by the end of the day, I didn't do it anymore. And now, if I'm driving a regular pickup or something, I always kill the motor.